Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. We've got so much to get through, but we're actually going to do something a bit different. We are going straight into the perv folder. This is only the second time that the perv folder has actually appeared on Unseen, but now it feels like a regular feature. So if we go inside, we can see that we've got a few bits in here, all to do with Rhea Ripley though, right? So if you don't know this story, okay, on Saturday night, this moment happened and it took the internet by storm. I mean, look at this. 1.5 million views. 1.5 million views. And it's only been up 10 hours, right? Payback's a peach. You're welcome, Nia. Right? Let's play this. This is on TikTok. So here you can see Rhea in the corner. She kicks Nia away from the corner. Nia comes in. Rhea moves out the way. Kick comes in there by Nia. And this is what's got the wrestling world in meltdown. Rhea here now has got a decision to make. Do I go for it? She does. She channels her inner Rikishi. And there we go. The cheeks get a little more exposed. Oh, she is really in there, man. What a camera angle this is. Look at her face. Look at her face. Do you know the billions of people that dream they were in Nia's position, right? How dare she pull a disgusted face like that afterwards? So, yeah, this has got the wrestling world talking. Rhea has been trending. As we said, this clip, which is one of many clips doing the rounds. It's only been up 10 hours, this one. 1.5 million views. And we knew yesterday that this was going to be the talk of the town. Because, you know, people like good-looking women. And look at this. This camera angle's the best. It is the best. How dare you look so disgusted, Nia? Right? So Buddy Matthews responded saying, that's just a weekly occurrence for me. Obviously, Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy, he is Rhea's partner. Rhea saw that. She put a laughing emoji, right? So she enjoyed that response by Buddy Matthews. Big Swole said this was Nia Jax's face after. So she gets stink-faced and, whoa, didn't like it. Oh, no, it's all right. Oh, no, I don't like it. Oh, well, actually. That's a great reaction. This is such an iconic meme as well. It's brilliant that we can feature this in this little segment. It is super iconic, so love that. Right, so that was Saturday night and the wrestling world lost their minds. Well, we have just had this. Look at this. I don't know who shot it. There's no credit, right? It's all over social media. This was 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago, right? Shayna volunteers herself to get stink-faced. She actually volunteers, right? So here's Shayna. Look, Shayna puts herself in the corner. She's like, bring it in. Bring it in. She volunteers. Right? Now, I don't know if you're like me, but if you're like me, you thought, what happened? Did she stink face? What happened? Right? So I looked all over the internet. I found more footage, a longer clip. You are so welcome. Right? Wrestling News said Shayna Baszler volunteers to take Rhea Ripley's move. So this is from the Mexican Nightmare Juan. So here, this is where Rhea is trying to get like the crowds excited for this moment. There's Shayna, who just puts herself in the corner. Bring it in. Bring it in. Rhea Ripley now is like, shall I? She goes for it. There's one cheek. There's one cheek. Here's the other cheek. She's getting ready for it. She's about to deliver it. Boom. Nia Jax. Nia Jax prevents her from delivering it. Not tonight. Not tonight. Now, this was 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So actually, at the time of recording this, I think the match has just ended. I don't know if she does actually do it or not. So we can have a look. What we can do is, as soon as we're done with this, we will live search Rhea Ripley, which could be risky, right? Could be risky. We're going to enter at our own risk. So we'll see if there's any other footage so that we can put a bow on this. And then afterwards, ISO Wrestling said Rhea Ripley, this was 9 minutes ago, Rhea Ripley house show night 2, bark, bark, woof, woof, agfajiv. So there we go. Look, this I think might have been after the match, but honestly, this is everyone is talking about this. I know this might make it seem like I'm a simp, right? And that's a badge I'm quite happy to wear with pride. But yeah, I can't tell you how much I can't tell you how much this footage is absolutely everywhere right now. It doesn't look like she did. It looks like the clips that we looked at are the clips that I think are the only ones that are out there at the moment. So there we go. We can leave that knowing that we have extensively covered that topic. So shout out to all the simps that have never been on this channel before and are only joining us for that segment. God bless you. God bless you. I will aim to bring you more content like that, right? I'm going to change this channel name to Simps Are Us, right? That's going to be the new channel name going forward. Right, that was the perv section done. Just a quick little thing in here. We know that Ivy and Candice are going to be facing each other on Raw. And if you joined us for yesterday's Unseen, then you will have heard that Adam Pearce announced 3 other singles matches as well. WWE asked, will Ivy get payback on Candice? Candice responded, payback? It was Ivy that attacked me from behind for literally apologizing to her friend. So dumb. Obviously, if you've seen previous Unseens, you'll know that's kind of true, but also not true, because she was insulting Maxine Dupree, and Ivy obviously standing up for Maxine, so should be a fun contest that. I'm looking forward to that one. NXT, oh yeah, we can play this. If you was a flavor, and you can think about this yourself, if you was a flavor, what flavor would you be?
Hello. If you were a flavor, what flavor would you be and why?
That Texas peach. I'm hot, baby. I'm hot.
Mint chocolate chip. And I know we're going to get a lot of haters for that, because there's a lot of haters on mint chocolate chip. But guess what? You get the best of both worlds, okay?
Vanilla.
If I was a flavor, I would be cinnamon roll, because you want to know why? I got rolls, but they cinnamon, and they're real good. So you already know the vibes.
If I was a flavor, I'd probably be a little chocolate and vanilla twist for multiple reasons.
Caramel, because, you know, I'm a cute light skin.
Rocky Road.
I'm gonna hit you with that chamoy. You know what I'm saying? I got the little Salvadorian Mexican flavor up in me. A little spicy, a little sweet. You do what you want with that.
Cinnamon, I think, is the first thing that comes to mind. Never done the cinnamon challenge, not that big of a fan, but I think that that's probably a pretty good metaphor of what would happen if you had too much of me.
Do you know, they do some fun ones of those. I was quite surprised by some of those answers, to be honest. I think that there could have been a little bit more adventurous. There was a few vanillas in there and some pretty standard flavors. I think I would just be disappointment. That would be my flavor, disappointment. But yeah, pretty fun. I like those. We'll keep an eye on NXT. Right, the other thing we got to keep an eye on is this. Oh my god, look at all this. This is a long walk, but I think you'll enjoy it, right? So Chelsea said, it's almost my birthday. For my present, I want all of you to vote for me. So she wants to be voted as social star of the year at the Slammies, right? So she shared this rather delightful picture. Could have gone in the perv folder. Absolutely. But we're actually not looking at this for that reason. We're looking at the responses. Bully Ray responded. He said, I gave you an early present last Saturday. K, bye. And this is when it was him with Matt Cardona. Look, the table gets set on fire. There's Bully Ray with Matt. Boom, putting Matt through that flaming table. Of course, Matt Cardona is Chelsea Green's partner. So Chelsea Green said, WTF, you're lucky that you can't get fired because you bet your ass I would try. So she's saying, you're lucky that I can't go to management and get you fired. Otherwise, I would definitely try to do that. Right? So that's how Chelsea responded. Bully Ray came back. He said, whoa, 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 pump the brakes, toots. I'm a fan, and I always put you over. However, I can arrange for giving you the same treatment I gave your poor boy. So there we go. Bully Ray responding, saying, I can do the same thing to you. Matt Cardona said, no one calls her toots except me. Chelsea Green came back with, get away from me, right? Then in stepped Piper Niven, toots. Say the word bestie. So Piper is ready to stand up for Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green responded with, finish him. So Chelsea was sort of egging on Piper Niven. Then Bully Ray responded. He said, let's see if we can whoosh this in because it's a little bit longer. He said, dear Ms. Drop, kindly shut your pie hole, know your role, and go rest your little boo-boo hand in the corner. I do like the fact he knows what's going on there. That's very good. I would be more than happy to arrange a table covered in fire for you also. Take care. Brush your hair, Uncle Bully. So there we go. Bully responded. Chelsea said, oh, shiz. Piper came back with, listen, Bulky Ray. Bulky Ray! Listen, Bulky Ray. Any more lip and I'll slap you good looking. It might take me a while, but I'll get there. My past life was insane, so tables don't scare me none. I'll throw down any day. Get your partner, I'll get mine. I saw the likes. I'm sure he won't mind wrestling a fat ginger, right? Wow. You get your partner, I'll get mine. Hers, I'm guessing she's referring to Chelsea Green. They were tag team champs. Chelsea responded. Chelsea responded with. Excuse me, what? Say, hang on, what's happening now? Can you see how drastically out of control this has gotten? Right? Piper said, I didn't start this war, but by God, I'll finish it. Bully Ray said, I'm a damn handsome man, and you know it. Your past life is as fake as the barbed wire wrapped around that table. You wouldn't know hardcore, even if a flaming cheese grater was shoved up your bum. As for the last part of your tweet, I popped out loud. So, Piper said, I'm the realest little bee you'll ever meet, Baldylocks. When we dance, and we will dance, in this life or the next, make sure you bring your glasses. I'm taking you to school. Lots of love, Big Van Piper. P.S. LSD was my fave. And Bully responded again, when your contract comes to an end and you're sent out to pasture with nothing but your future endeavors to look forward to, I'll meet you in your hometown, in your home promotion, in any type of match your little heart desires, and you'll do the job, toots. This is the greatest feud. This is a better build than Roman and Cody right now. Roman and Cody hasn't got a build this good. This needs to be like, a lot of people are debating what should main event WrestleMania. It's the Dudley Boys against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. That's the only correct answer now. I look forward to it, bub, says Piper Niven. She responded to that. Big Bronson Reed said, me and Chelsea as a team equals money. And Piper said, no doubt. But the role of Butch Bulldozer is currently fulfilled, thank you. If we need a hand, we'll give you a shout. I mean, come on. Come on. Literally everybody involved in that, take a bow. Everybody involved in that, take a flipping bow. Absolutely brilliant. It was a nightmare just trying to make sure all of it got into that folder, to be honest. And I'd imagine it may still rumble on, but it was a long walk. But I knew you'd enjoy it. So very good. Very good. Right, we've got some words from The Rock. In fact, we've got a fair few words from The Rock. Let's see what The Rock is saying. So, The Rock has made pro wrestling cool and exciting again. The Rock has made pro wrestling unpredictable. And he's changed the game and raised the bar again. The Rock is the most electric, disruptive, distinctive, and hottest heel professional wrestling has seen in the last 20 years. You're welcome. F off, crybabies. Mama Rhodes, The Rock has a very special belt being made just for you. Your tears, Cody's blood, my hands. I'll see you soon, Mama Rhodes. Final boss. So, I don't know what that is. Is this promo, I think, for SmackDown or something? That's him coming to Raw on April 1st. Brooklyn Raw, April 1st. And there's lots of theories out there. A lot of people are saying, do you think that he is making a special new championship and he's going to turn on Roman and he's going to actually hand, that'll be the belt that he's bringing. And it's all part of a plan and he's working with Cody. I mean, I would say there's a chance that's happening. I don't think that's what's happening, but there's a chance that that's what's happening because people keep saying your tears. Well, she could be crying because she's happy. Cody's blood because he probably is going to spill blood whether he wins or loses. My hands, could his hands be raising up the hands of Cody Rhodes? I will see you soon, Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes, The Rock has a very special belt being made just for you. Could you imagine if they have a championship made for her as well? So Cody's got his and they give one to Mama Rhodes as well. I don't think that's what's happening, but I'm just making you aware as to where some theories are. And yeah, it's a very interesting time to be a wrestling fan, isn't it? So he put that out. This was Dominik Mysterio's reaction. Jeez, yeah. Hottest heel in 20 years, you say? Yeah. This was really cool, though. So this is The Rock. He says, join me in a song. Naomi is 2 years old and she is fighting the fight in hospital with a brain disorder. Her wish from Make-A-Wish was for Maui to send a video of him singing You're Welcome. And so that's exactly what The Rock does here. So
hey, it is Sunday, March 24th, and I have something really special to share with you guys, and it's pretty important as well, and I want you guys to be a part of it because I do believe that
this is cool.
Energy and positivity and mana, I believe that it's real, and it has a real impact and effect on people who need it, especially children. So I just received a note from Make-A-Wish, and as you guys know, Make-A-Wish I hold very near and dear to my heart. I've worked with Make-A-Wish for forever, and I always lucky, and I have the complete honor and privilege of granting wishes of these children who are in need. And right now there is a young child, she's 2 years old, and her name is Naomi. And
We won't play it all because it does go for 6 minutes 39, but he speaks about Naomi, how Moana is her favorite film, and how she would love to hear the song being sung for her. So he basically plays the song, sings along with it. At moments during the song is like Naomi join in, you know. It's lovely. It really is lovely. So yeah, you know, it's one of those I think you can get so lost in the tribalism of wrestling, the negative side of wrestling. Wrestlers get built up and made up to be like superheroes, and one thing that wrestling has always done well is use that star power that's created for good. And you know, we know that John Cena, I think, has granted more wishes than anyone else. John Cena, incredible with this, and you know, we keep seeing it with Cody at the moment. The Rock's doing this kind of work as well, so you know, it's brilliant to see that continuing. And this was a real cool clip. If you want to watch it, it's on his social medias. As we said, it does run for just over 6 minutes. So that was the Rock folder. So we've done NXT, we've done Raw, we've done Chelsea, we've done The Rock, we've done Perv. I mean, we could go back into it again, but, you know, we won't. Let's go into Fun Show. Oh, this was brilliant. This was brilliant. Seth feuding with Roman, Rock, and I at the same time.
Hey, that little boy is playing 3 games at once.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Dang.
Isn't that just the best clip that he could have put out? Isn't that just the best? Seth feuding with Roman, Rock, and I at the same time. And a clip of Bart playing 3 games of chess and losing all 3. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Night is WWE said a decision was made. So this is what it was back in the day. You had a videotape, you only had so much space on it, you'd record over it a few times. Here it says Matthew's first birthday, crossed out, and instead WrestleMania 14. Do love that. That's brilliant. You've got to be following 90s WWE. Right, LA Knight has commented on the whole arrest situation. He said, might want to invest in a front gate instead of video game styles. Yeah, there we go. It's good, yeah. That's true, actually. You might want to invest in some home security rather than another copy of Pokemon Gold, you know? So, yeah, there we go. LA Knight commenting on this. We know that AJ didn't press charges. That was mentioned, I believe, on commentary at the time. But, yeah, real fun moment from SmackDown this week. This is fun as well. So this is The Rock surprising people in Target, right? So that he can sell and promote his new line, Papatui, which is his skincare line. So let's watch and enjoy this.
Hello to all of our Target guests. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson here.
There's a woman.
Here we go.
That sings.
Oh my God! Everybody!
Your celebrity crush is right here.
So we're here in Memphis, Tennessee. Target is our exclusive partner for Papatui. Very exciting. Look at this guy. He's looking pretty good on HD. Pores look good. He's washing his face well. I've been very...
Rock just talks about how blessed he is.
Memphis, Tennessee, where I started my career many, many years ago at Target, Papatui. As a matter of fact, let's go over there right now.
Let's go.
Hello to all of our Target guests. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson here. The Rock has come back home. Papatui is my new men's care line. Meet me over there right now in Men's World. Again, this is The Rock, also known as the People's Champion, also known as Sexiest Man Alive. I got a lot of nicknames, whatever. It is The Rock, guys. How
She's the best, man.
You sound like you can sing.
She's the best.
Look at this guy. All right. Who wants some Papa Chewy? All right.
So he starts giving them out.
Papa Chewy to you guys.
Mom, I'm not asking for a picture.
She so did.
I gotta go. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Enjoy your Papa Chewy. I gotta go. Thank you, Target.
Come on, people, man. Is that woman still singing?
Thank you, Target employees. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. This is the kind of stuff that just makes it awesome. It makes life awesome. All right, bye, guys. Love y'all. See you. Here we go.
What, going to Target? Going to Target, man, it makes life awesome. I do love Target, by the way. Every time I go to America, I invade many of them in Florida. Yeah, really cool. I love that. I love those kind of... That woman that was like singing whilst being shocked. I've never seen anything like that before. I've never seen anything like it. So that's The Rock handing out his Papa Chewy, which is available in Targets now. Right, a few bits in other. So Killer Kelly has finished up with TNA, right? Where will she go now? I really like Killer Kelly. She used to be in NXT. Well, she was around, I think, just before NXT UK really got going. I don't know that she was in NXT UK, but I saw her as, like, you know, that kind of tournament had just happened and we were doing a few shows and we were clearly building towards NXT UK. And then, like, she ended up going. So she would be brilliant. I'd love to see her come into NXT. So don't know what is next for her. As well as that, TNA roster had a send-off backstage for Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin after tonight's TNA taping. As of April 1st, Shelley and Sabin are free agents, so they are expected to be leaving TNA. Right, Eric Rowan said he's not surprised that fans want the Wyatt family into the Hall of Fame, and this is really interesting because I'd never thought about putting the Wyatt family. Well, I have, but then I forgot about it because I was so focused and having conversations about should Bray go in, should Bray go in, should Bray go in. I didn't think about, well, what if we put the Wyatt family in, right? Because you could make an argument for the Wyatt family deserving to go in. And Rowan and Luke Harper, who obviously is no longer with us, unfortunately. Maybe Braun as well, going into the Hall of Fame. So, you know, next year we could put the Wyatt family in. Then maybe a few years later we put Bray in on his own. This year, of course, we've got the documentary. So the belief is that they're not going to put Bray in this year, although it could be a swerve and they might end up putting him in. For me, if he goes in this year, fine. If he goes in next year, fine. I do think he should go in soon. But, you know, I totally didn't think about putting him in twice with the Wyatt family. So, yeah, I'd definitely do that. Put the Wyatt family in. I'd have no problem with that. They're one of the most coolest, most important factions of this era. So, yeah, I'd have no problem in that. Jax, thank you. Appreciate it. F around and find out. JD Jr., thank you. This is brutal, man. This is brutal.
Now he looks like he's... Oh, now! Oh, gosh! Oh, my gosh! If he executes this maneuver from the top rope...
Look at this. Down he goes.
Oh, and he just jacked his jaw with a forearm.
I hope he's okay.
What is this? What is this?
I'm warning you. This is moody.
Getting on the top floor in the high rent district. Here he goes. Crossing himself. Oh!
That was 9 hours ago, and I don't know if that dude is... I don't know. I don't know.
He's done.
He kicks out here. Two! Yeah, let's carry on the match, shall we? This is definitely a match that should continue. Man, do you know what? That dude I bet doesn't even know where he is. I bet he doesn't even know where he is. And so he's kicked out, innit? Just, do you know what I mean? Out of instinct. And the ref's only counted the 2. I think that ref could have counted the 3. If you're that ref, I think in that moment it's all right to count the 3. Now, I don't have any follow-up on this. I don't know how old this clip is. I don't know what happened. I don't have any follow-up. So obviously, I really hope that this dude is okay. This was 9 hours ago that it got posted. JD Jr., the same. We're not going to replay it because it is horrific. It is horrific. And actually watching it again then, it's even worse than I remembered. Awful. Right, Harry, shout out to you, Harry Van Vliet. So, yeah, I wanted to just chuck this in. And we don't really include too many retro bits because, to be honest, we could easily just flood these things with retro clips. So I really tried to just have maybe one, if that, in. But I love this era of women's wrestling. And I love All Japan women's wrestling as well. So AJ Dub, All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling in the 80s, in the 90s, was absolutely killing it. And I thought it might be worth just kind of playing this for those that maybe don't know, for those that have maybe never seen, or think that, because I think if you watch WWE, you can sort of fall under the illusion that women's wrestling has only recently got started and, you know, it was all bra and panty matches in the past. That was true of WWE, but even in WWE, we had things like Wendy Richter, you know, those moments. We had Alondra Blaze. We had Rockin' Robin, you know. We had Jumping Bomb Angels. So China, for example, all of that kind of came before the bra and panty matches. So even in WWE, there is a history, a rich history of women's wrestling. But look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is, you go in 80s, 90s. Oh, this is where like Bull Nakano, Aja Kong, Manami Toyota, like, you know, this is where they would all be, the Crush Girls. Oh, I've never seen that before. Never seen that. Look at the refs being thrown around. Big shots being exchanged, kicks. You could see Shayna Baszler in this world, couldn't you? Shayna Baszler was born like 30 years too late. She should totally have been in this world. Medusa was in this world. She was over there competing in this. Miko Satomura as well kind of came through towards the tail end of this as well. So, yeah, man, just really cool footage, just showing like, look at this. So many people wouldn't know that this even existed. So I wanted to make sure that we gave it a bit of a showcase. So here, look, during the 1980s, All Japan's women's pro wrestling enjoyed a new era of commercial success, drawing huge TV ratings and live audiences comprised almost exclusively of young women and girls who tuned in to see arguably the most visceral and frenetic action to ever hit the mainstream. And Harry said, well, how brutal was this? It's awesome. Look, that's from 87. 87. Amazing. Right, here we had Meek Mill saying WrestleMania is coming to Philly. Triple H, my sons want to see WrestleMania. And Triple H responded, he said, I got you, Meek Mill. It's your city. And WWE is just coming to have some fun. Clear your schedule. So there we go. Triple H has sorted out tickets for Meek Mill and his kids to go along to WrestleMania. And a lot of people are saying, does this mean he's going to perform? I don't know. To be honest, it might just be what we're seeing. It might just be Meek Mill asking for tickets and Triple H saying, I've got you, I'll sort you out. You know? And he must be beefing with Diddy, maybe? Hang'em High says no Diddy. So I don't quite know what that means. I'm not up on my hip-hop beef, right? Fun fact. I'm not very up on my hip-hop beef, right? I've heard that Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac have got issues, right? That's where I am. So I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I don't know that he's going to be performing, but he's going to be there. Wow, look at this as well. Dante Leon's mind-blowing shooting star stunner. It's a mouthful and it's mental just to say it. Look at this. Oh, mate. That's like Soul Ruka leveled up. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? That's amazing. Seth Rollins said, I taught him everything he knows, black and blue. So I don't know if this was a black and blue promotion here or whatever. I don't know if this is part of his training school, but Seth certainly is implying that Dante Leon is part of the Black and Brave school, wrestling school. That's Seth Rollins' wrestling school. So Dante Leon, not a name that I'm familiar with, but very, very impressive. This was interesting. Former champion details creative frustrations in WWE. Now, I wanted to include this because it was Bayley, and she talks about how she didn't think damage control were being used the right way. She thought that, they were tag champs at the time, and they just didn't feel important. Like, they weren't really getting reactions from the crowds because they weren't being showcased like she thought they should be showcased. And I wanted to include this because who does the booking? It's Triple H. And we really, really do not hear many people speaking out about his booking. So I just thought it was interesting. Bayley not having to go at him, and she did say part of it was our fault. But I just thought it was really interesting because Damage Control was a total Triple H creation. I don't think we would have had Damage Control at all. Dakota Kai was out of the business. So, yeah, really interesting for Bayley to say that she didn't think the creative was correct and there was creative frustrations in how Damage Control have been booked. I don't know how she feels now, but I know that she thinks that she and Io should be main eventing. I did see those comments. She thinks they should main event WrestleMania, which you can understand, really, because she did win the Rumble. But it's just a lot of good options, isn't there, for that main event spot on night one. Yeah, and this is the last thing. So things aren't looking great after the scary injury. So an unfortunate sign about Asuka's status. Just so you know, she wasn't and didn't appear at the house shows this weekend. Damage Control was minus Asuka. Apparently no Asuka. So a lot of people going, what does that mean? I mean, she was on SmackDown. She seemed to be moving well. She didn't do anything that physical, but she obviously did move. And there was a little bit of a dance in the entranceway before Io came down for her match with Naomi. So I think a lot of us looked at that and went, well, that's great news, right? But she was not around this weekend. Might be summer, might be nothing. We'll have to keep an eye on the situation. Maybe she's gone for a few more scans. Perhaps her movement is good, but they're just kind of double checking or something. So, or maybe she had it booked off. Who knows? I would be surprised this close to WrestleMania, though. I think her absence is probably injury related, but something to just keep an eye on. So there we go. Really appreciate the support. Obviously, if we do get anything else coming through, should we search for Rhea Ripley and see if there is any more footage that we might not have seen? We saw that one and we saw that one. I think we've covered all of it. We are so good. Oh, did we see this one? Let's have a look at this. So there's Rhea getting the pin on Shayna. This person said Rhea was so sassy after her win. I don't know that she did manage to deliver a stink face, but she gets the victory, holds up the championship. How long have we got on this? What does it say? Yeah, she was so... I love her, said Christine. Oh, she comes over, and is this... I think we have seen this. She bends round... we had said that. Well, look, an extra free treat for you, right? Something to end the video on a high. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to apologize for this. I'm not going to apologize for showing you this clip again. I didn't know that it was going to be that clip again, did I? So, oh, there's Nia Walker having a go at a fan as well. Very good. Very good. So, there we go. Rhea victorious. Looking out at the fans, being a little bit cheeky, posing away. Who's crying? Who's she having a go at? Who's crying? Is it Shayna Baszler or maybe that's on the outside of the ring? Crotch chop on the edge of the ring as well. Why not? Why not? So there we go. That was Unseen. Really appreciate the support as always. Don't forget we are back tomorrow. We will be doing the Raw watch along, and afterwards I will have an immediate initial review for you. I always make notes during the show. As soon as we end the stream, I do a quick 10-15 minutes. Here's my thoughts on the show. Tell you how the community scored the matches. So we do that. And, of course, we'll have another Unseen coming up after this week's Raw. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.